The challenge this week is Technophilia. We've thrown out all of those prehistoric items. This contract is all about technology. So with the weekly challenge, we just have to get the ghost right 3 times, and then it gives us money. We don't need to do any of the objectives. We don't have to do anything. We don't even have to live. So, and we are doing this with my partner Kayak, so, you know, he likes to hug ghosts. So it'll be fun. All the starting stuff or player stuff looks pretty standard and normal. Pill restoration of 30, provided they give us pills, because they don't always. Changing favorite rooms is low. Activity is also low. Boo. Events are medium at least. 3-second grace period. 3 evidence. Fingerprint chance is 100%. No setup time. Random weather. Medium hiding places. All of our monitors are on. And we get tarot. And we are on Bleasdale for this weekly challenge. So here we go. I had Galu, Obake, and Yurei. Oh, those aren't too bad. Well, Galu would be easier with salt. Alright, who are we looking for? We are looking for Jazz Johnson. We don't really care about the objectives, but for anyone who wanted to know, they are repel with incense while chasing, witness a ghost event, and 3 videos. And we don't have any crucies. Alright. Oh, and it's tier 3 headgear. Bleh. Okay. I did not check. Does power start on? Alright, power's on the back patio in case we need it. And power starts off. The benefit of Bleasdale is that, you know, those, the lights out front and stuff are all motion sensor, which means you can tell right away when you are a doofus like me and forget to look for power, or if the power is on in the things, you can look where it is. So with activity being low, it's gonna take us a minute to figure out where our ghosty pants is. And it's gonna, since the power starts off, it'll take a minute to for the house to warm up. But I think I already found the ghost. Pretty sure it's in the foyer. Or foyer, if you're not American and want to be fancy. Yeah, I think it's in the foyer, but it did just flip off the light switch like the second I turned it on. And it's 5 degrees in here. So let's go get some more stuff. So since we are missing some things to get evidence,
Can you hear me?
while Kayaks does his spirit boxing thing, we'll grab stuff.
Over. Okay, thank you very much.
So, Kayaks is terribly polite to ghosts. That was us, for sure. Hey, we got spirit box. And we have an orb that glitched into the wall. Come on, Orby. Come back. Alright, so we have spirit box. And we do have orbs, but mimic is an option. So we will just keep that in mind. Where do I want to put my dotties? Let's put them here. I think that covers pretty good. What else? What else? What else? So since we don't have writing books, that would be really the only evidence we can't get, because we do have everything else for gathering evidence. Sanity looks good. Might as well record a motion sense if it wants to get it. We do kind of have the lights on sort of everywhere, but I'm hoping to see dots, honestly. Dots would be great. Where did I throw the thermo? There it is. Freezing? Freezing? Can we have freezing?
I need to step away for just a second.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off that light just in case. Did he take the... No, the UV is right here. Come on, Ghosty, touch some doors. It's walking around. We really don't need to get, like, recordings or anything. It isn't vital. But since I can, really I'm just hoping to see some dots. Let's get a few more of these in there. We'll get some more motion sensors. I really mostly want to see how far it's wandering out of the room, if it's wandering out of the room. It can change rooms. And I could go up and get tarot, but I don't want to. It did flip off the light switch the minute I tried to flip it on, which is a mare ability, but it could also be total dumb luck. We don't have salt, we don't have we don't have salt, so we can't check for any of that. And we don't have candles, so we can't check for that either. Just making sure that it hasn't moved to one of these adjacent rooms. It hasn't. It's still... This is still the coldest room. We are not getting freezing. I think some of this is going to have to be via process of elimination, so no freezing. I have been open mic this whole time. When I play with others, I usually play open mic, so a yokai should, in theory, be sufficiently PO'd at us. I mean, I could do this and find out, or keep trying to anyway. a mayor, spirit box, ghost orbs, and of course ghost writing, which we can't get. So I'm leaning towards mayor. I mean, events are medium. In theory, it should event on us. But activity is set to low, so... it isn't doing a whole lot. I mean, it threw a picture. But that's all we got. And hasn't touched doors. I think we've got a mayor. Because we've had no door touches, we've had almost no activity. It's not free. Well, activity is set to way low. But we've got the 2 collectibles, since there's no book, pieces of evidence for our mayor, which is orbs and spirit box. And it did turn off the light switch in the tea room, you know, sort of immediately after I turned it on, which is a mayor ability, but it can also be, you know, coincidence. But that's my thinking. We don't have anything else, and we should be able to get other evidence. Book is the only thing we can't get anything of.
I'm down with that.
Alright, let's go mayor, and let's find out if we're right. If we're right, we only have 2 more to go. If we're wrong, well, then we still have 3 more to go. And we were correct with a mayor. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And we get a daily. Alright. Time for number 2. Alrighty, who are we looking at this time? We've got Larry Cray. So Larry does take off Banshee and Dion. We don't need the objectives. We don't really care about them. But if you're curious, we have Repel while chasing, Cleanse with Incense in 3 videos. I think those are the same objectives as the last one. Outright, no lighters. I'm all trying to grab lighters and I can't. Yep, I didn't look to see where power was. Instead of wandering the whole building, let's check and be sure. Okay, power is the attic. Yep, helps if you turn on your flashlight. There we go. It's like I couldn't remember how to turn on a flashlight for a minute. I usually use headgear, so yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it anyway. Alrighty, power is on. I will check the attic since we're here. Enjoy the lurk, Rowdy. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Glad you made it home. Going in, since temps start off, everything takes a minute to cool off. To warm up. And cool off, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it. Since we were up here, I might as well take a picture of the tarot cards. I don't think Ghosty is up here. Not in the office. Are you in the trophy room, Ghosty? Ghosty in the trophy room? Nope. I am hearing noises. I'm not sure where I'm hearing the noises from. Did you turn on the light in here?
I did.
Okay. And let's see. Okay, I don't know where this ghosty is. Are you outside? Oh, I didn't check the bathroom or the dressing room in the master bedroom. With our luck, that is exactly where this ghost is. Because I was hearing noises on the second floor. Okay, back up the stairs. That's what I get for not checking certain spots. I don't think I checked what they call the master bathroom, which is not what I would call the master bathroom either. Yep, here we are. We got a candle on the floor, and that's probably what I heard clinking around, and a flower pot. Alright, I do still have the flashlight in my hand, which I probably don't need in my hand. We could actually, like, do that with it. Let's go get video camera dots.
Hello, can you hear me?
And some other stuff.
Hello, can you hear me?
And we will let Kayaks do his spirit
Hello,
boxing
can
thing.
Hello, can
It is kind of his favorite thing to
very
do.
much for talking.
Oh, and apparently we've got a talkie ghost again. If we have another mayor, I'm gonna crack up. Especially since we got I think the exact same objectives. I didn't check the, like, you know, I'm not positive that they're the exact same objectives, but they sure seem like it. We have orbs again.
Spirit box again.
You want to just mark mayor and leave? I'm kind of kidding, but I'm also kind of not.
Yeah, I know.
And of course, with orbs and spirit box, it still could be a mimic. Ooh, yay. Touched a door, touched a door. What door did you touch? We got fingies! So it is in fact a mimic. Because if you put ghost orbs, ultraviolet, and spirit box, everything goes away. Ghosty's throwing Advil around. Purely because I can, if they're still there. I'm gonna take a picture. For a couple of extra bucks. So, and if we're, still worried about it, I'm not. We can check for the other mimic evidence, which is freezing. However, like I said, with orbs, which we did get, there is nothing on the book. So, it has to be a mimic. Alright, let's blow this pop stand. Easy peasy. The next one will probably be a total jerk and do nothing. We'll wait for him to get in the van. It also won't let you close the door on people if they're not dead. And let's find out if we're right. I mean, we don't really have a question about it, but let's still find out. And we are correct with a mimic. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. We just need one more round. Take 3. Here we go. Alrighty, this time we have Dorothy, so all ghosties are options. For anyone who's interested in the objectives that we're totally going to ignore, we've got prevent hunting with the crucie, video of the ghost, and escape from a hunt. It feels weird just grabbing 3 things. Nope, I didn't look where power is. Oops. I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I also think Kayaks went to go look. Alright, no power here.
Stairs with the room with the checkered floor.
Okay, so it's in the attic.
Turn left and then right.
Let there be light. Okay, here we go. And again, it's gonna take everything a minute to warm up. However, whichever room is the ghosty room should still be pretty significantly colder. Oh, and we found the bone. Might as well collect it for an extra few buckaroosies. This time I'm not hearing anything. We will check the office, though, as well, since we're up here. And we might as well check the attic since we're up here. Nope. Nope. But since we're up here, we'll get a tarot photo. Nope, I didn't turn on that light, so there's no reason to turn it back off. Okay, that's off. Alright, no ghosty upstairs. Are we just in the foyer? No, we're not. Nope, ghost is right in front of my face. Hey, so she's around here somewhere.
In here. It's funny, she's already been.
I wonder if she's in this bathroom. For some reason, when they're in this bathroom, they like to event. Nope, I'm not getting low temps here either. But I do get a lot of events over by that door when they're in the bathroom. Are you in here? She's in the garden, and we've got freezing, but I guess if there's an upshot to this area, there isn't much of one because it sucks. You can go straight out to outside. Anyway, we have freezing. Let me go turn on the light for out here. Yeah, this garden area is the worst area.
Where are you?
Oh, I guess I should wait till he's done spirit boxing before I turn on the light for there.
What's your name? Where are you? Hello, can you hear me? Where are you?
And we'll mark off our freezing.
What's your name? Come on, all your other friends talk. Come on, say something. Okay, never mind.
Alright, so Ghosty doesn't want to talk to us. But there's the lights. Such as they are. Thank you so much for the follow, Quibble. Welcome in. How is it going? How'd the rest of your stream go today? And if you want to lurk, just keep lurking and ignore me. But thank you so much for the follow. We are just playing some games with my partner Kayaks. We're doing the weekly right now, and then we're gonna do some custom nightmare games. I don't know why this feels like the longest walk ever out of that back garden. I'll bring the other dots. We might need... What was that?
Why didn't you just use the fence?
I did. Hey, running around with kids, so responses might be slow. Rest of stream went great. Saw on Discord that you went live. Figured I'd come check you out. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Why did I come up these stairs? It really does feel like the longest walk. It does. I don't know why. But it certainly does. And I just... Well, I don't love the back garden. I think it's poorly lit. And it's a terrible ghost area. But it is what it is. I'm glad the rest of your stream went well. And thank you so much for the follow. You know, I'm gonna drop my flashlight. It does not help me in the least getting back and forth. Right, what else do we need? Because we don't have any salt, we don't have... I probably should just go ahead and grab these other dots. We've got orbs again. Well, it recorded the motion sets, but we have orbs again. So, again, it could be a mimic, but it did not want to talk to Kayaks when he was spirit boxing. So, it is not likely that we have a mimic. But it could have also just not been in the room. Could have been too far away, could have been wandering around, could be...
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Hello, where are you?
I try Spirit Box 100 times before I cross it off. Me too. Oh, the patio lights are on. Hang on. Or the whatever garden lights. The solar lights that you have to turn on with a light switch. I can't see now. There we go. There, we'll just stand. Okay. Whoop. Lights are off. Are you done spirit boxing? Can I turn the light back on?
Oh yeah, I'm in the bus.
Well, let's get this dots. I don't know, over here. Nope, that is not what I want you to do. Do what I want, damn it.
Not dots.
Oh, cool. Then I'll stop trying to fight with this one. Is it just turning off the breaker when doing Spirit Box outside? Yeah. I did find a sweet spot if you've got the ghost in this area, like right here where neither light goes on. But that's about it. I'm sorry, what was that?
We've got dots and spirit orb.
Okay.
Ghost orb, sorry. You know what I meant. Orbs.
I do. We have a Ure. I'll start freezing nuts, but Ure's like to touch... whatever. Alright, so we have a Ure, or a Yuri, or whatever you want to call it. Because we have freezing, orbs, and dots. Alright, let's get out of here, and that should be the weekly done. And we were correct with a Ure. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Nice. Yep, weekly is done. And I will take the extra $1 dues for sure. So this weekly isn't too bad for anyone who wants to try it.